going on YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. We are back on the Battle Royale scene. There's the team we're rocking with. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, I suggest you go ahead and Instagram. There is some news update on MLB, so I will be updating you guys as I learn stuff. But from what I'm seeing, we'll find out during the Twitch streams, but it seems we got some good stuff coming from the devs, so that's awesome. But anyways, this is the team I'm rocking with, playing Battle Royale, because if you haven't watched my last few Diamond Dynasty games, I went from 2 perfect games to not so perfect games. So from 2 back-to-back perfect game in Diamond Dynasty, and then in the Mighty Goat Invitation, our first game. If you haven't watched that video either, I suggest you watch that. We did pretty well, and then played an opponent twice by M. Rivera. It wasn't as good. But anyways, we're going to play 3 innings, try to come away with a win, and continue, and see where this freaking spin the wheel draft takes us. Alright, here's where we're coming up again in the Brooklyn Nizzers. Reggie Stalker leading it off, Mark Teixeira, Dominic Brown, Addison Russell, Matt Carpenter, Yasiel Puig, Deanna Navarro, Jose Peraza, and Julio Tejeda. Top of the lineup looks like there's a lot of potential. Yasiel Puig, Carpenter, Dominic Brown, good lefty hitter. Mark Teixeira could be prime. Reggie Stalker, this may be a tough game. On top of that, we're in Colorado. All right, here we go. Let's get this game started. I believe bullpens are going for both of us. Julio Tejeda on the mound, and whenever he feels like pitching, he's able to do that. Pulled the first pitch of the game to the second baseman. That's an absolutely terrible start, but yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, we got Pablo Sandoval, aka Kung Fu Panda, versus Julio Tejeda. Didn't mean to do that, but let's see if on a 1-0 count he tries to work off-speed stuff. 2 fastballs to start the game. Good slider. I nearly went after it. My discipline has been really bad lately. Probably because I'm not playing as much, and you kind of lose it a little bit when you don't play. Not when you don't play. More when you don't play and you're not that great to start off with. So far, he's thrown 4 pitches out of the zone, and we've chased half of them. All right, 2-1 count. That was a terrible 2-0 pitch to swing at. Just got under that pitch. Just got under it. Nonetheless, we got Jeff Bagwell. He throws a lot of fastball. I've seen that at least. So we should sit on it. But he has thrown a lot of fastballs. And there it is. Another base hit for Jeff Bagwell. Fastball up and in. And we got our first hit of the game. All right, we got Dozier up with 1 out. Only 6 pitches deep with 2 outs and 1 runner on. Good curveball in a good spot. Timed it well, but it was way out of the zone to do anything with. 0-1 count. There's a good changeup, but that's going to miss the plate. All right, 1-2 count of Dozier. Good fastball up, but we're going to take that. That 94-mile-an-hour fastball looks more 96, 97. It may just be because I'm looking down off speed, but it's really, really looking pretty solid. We got lucky. That just missed. Wow. On 3-2, we now have gotten 3 fastballs in a row. And we finally got the slider. It was a good call there. I was definitely just sitting fastball. All right, we got Reggie Stalker up. He's got a lefty on the mound, TJ House. But he's still going to opt to lead off with a lefty. He's very lefty switch heavy. Really surprised he accepted this game. Most people back out. Props to this guy. We got a 2-0 count of Reggie Stalker. Need to fight back without giving in. All right, the sinker doesn't have as much break as I would like, but let's see if we can get a good pitch inside and get him to pop out to the catcher. Very good start to the game. Now we got to deal with Mark Teixeira. I've been missing pretty badly lately with my sliders. Just need a good one in. Not that far in, but much better than over the plate. 1-0 count to Mark Teixeira. TJ House delivering. Out in front of that changeup. Very good pitch. Let's see if we can get him to roll over on this pitch. And bounce to the third baseman. Sandoval, very athletic looking over there. Made that play look pretty easy as he flips it over to Jeff Bagwell. But we got Dominic Brown now with 2 outs. Very good start. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Very good start to the inning. That's going to be a warning track fly out. And that was a very loud out. All right, we got Blake Swihart up versus Julio Teheran. So let's see if we can get it started. All right, so there he is. He's mixing it up a little bit now, using more off speed than he did earlier as he starts us off with a changeup there. So we got to have to note that. But I'm still looking for that fastball because it's pretty explosive. And I was out in front of the two-seamer. Just a little ahead. Could not be ripped over that right field wall. 1-1 count to Blake Swihart. And there it is. A nice little base hit. Both our base hits have not been the prettiest as they've been kind of inside out or a little bit jammed. But I'll take it. It's a very good start to the inning. We got Cameron Maben, a.k.a. the biggest bust ever, up to the plate. This would be a good time to sacrifice bunt. Nonetheless, that's going to find a gap. I think we'll be able to go first and third. Not sure about... Nope, we're going to hold off there. We're going to have first and third with nobody out. So great hitting from a guy I'm talking too much crap about. All right, so he brings in Sergio Romo. So I got to note his fastball is about 88 and 89 mile an hour. So not the same velocity as Julio Teheran. And that's not a strike either. It wasn't called here and it wasn't called here. So it must be a pretty tight zone. Very good slider. Now was out in front. All I need is a ground ball up the middle. To be honest, I'll trade a double play for an out. Just got to get on top of this ball. That's exactly what we're going to get. Don't want to get into a double play, but you know what? We'll take the lead. And to be honest, that run was completely manufactured by the base hit gap from the biggest bust of all time, Cameron Maben. So he could be our savior this game. And we got under that slider. Not only that, we were extremely late. And Danny Espinosa is going to hit a lazy fly ball to right field. All right, so apparently Addison Russell hits righty pitching better than he does lefty. And we do have Matt Carpenter on deck. So I thought, why not give my starting pitcher these last two hitters? As long as we don't give up a bomb here. But we got Addison Russell quickly into an 0-2 count. I might have to waste a pitch, even though it's a two-seamer. We're going to try to throw this fastball up. And we're going to get him to pop up to the catcher. So very good pitch from TJ House. Very good job to pitch 1 1/3 so far. Just need to get through Matt Carpenter and probably bring in a righty for Yasiel Puig. So we got Matt Carpenter. He hit that ball well. Just PCI placement probably wasn't there. That ball was ripped, but thankfully right at Jeff Bagwell. And that is probably going to do it for TJ House. We're going to bring in Joakim Soria. We got a couple switch hitters after. So as long as we don't get to his spot in the lineup, Joakim Soria may have a couple of hitters to face. First pitch is a slider, and it's a good one. We're out in front. Uh-oh. Curveball, dance, and it just was in the air for a long time, and he probably thought maybe it'll break in. He had a lot of time to think, and we're getting him to look stupid. No offense, homie. But you look really bad swinging at that one. We're going to get a strikeout for Joakim Soria. And he's up to bat. All right, so I brought in Freddie Freeman. He brought in Billy Wagner. I think he's got a defensive shift up. So he brought Chris Johnson, who has amazing contact versus left-handed pitching. But he's going to make a good play in the outfield for the first out. All right, Nick Markakis has pretty good vision and contact versus lefty. Maybe the vision is not as good as I thought, although that is my vision. And there's a base hit from Nick Markakis, so a good call to keep him in. And I do believe we got Jeff Bagwell on deck. No, we got Pablo Sandoval, switch hitter. And Jeff Bagwell's on deck now. Let's see if he goes up here and tries to elevate. It's exactly what he does. That ball's hit weakly, but you know what? We're at 50 speed. We're not going to test it. That is going to be another base hit thanks to the Kung Fu Panda. And now we're cooking with the pot. We got Jeff Bagwell with a runner in scoring position. Not very good speed. And that ball's ripped. That is as bad of baseball as you can get. Honestly, I don't know why I thought that ball dropped. I think I saw my runners go, and they were probably going halfway. I thought they were going. So I said, oh, that's dropping. I misread that terribly. And he took his sweet time to double me up. But now we got Hunter Strickland up. We've got 5 hits and only 1 run. But we can close this out as long as we don't make any mistakes. All right, he brings in a switch hitter, Raul Mondesi, the junior, his son. And we got Hunter Strickland in, and he's going to line out for an easy out. So as long as we get through the pitcher spot, we'll see who's he's going to bring in, and we don't face Reggie Stalker, we are in absolutely great position at the moment. Shoot. He brought in Danny Santana. This is going to be a very tough out. We only got 1 lefty. Okay, let's go. Ground ball to second. Dozier's there. Good win. Even with our mistakes, we're walking away with a W. All right, guys, so that was a very quick game, very quick outing. But we got a win even. We had 5 hits to none. That's 3 perfect innings. So back on track. 2 more of those, and that's the equivalent of a perfect game. Still pretty quick game. Made a mistake running. Probably could have had another run. But I'll take the W. Also, if you guys haven't seen my Resident Evil playthrough, guys, go ahead and check that out. Show some support. I'd really appreciate that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I will be recording the 2nd episode tonight. And that should be up a little later after you watch this video. But if you guys are watching the series, let me know what you think of it so far. If not, let me know why not. Are you guys only into do you guys just go on YouTube just to watch MLB videos? If you do, just let me know. I understand it's no big deal. But I appreciate all the support from you guys lately. Everyone who's subscribed recently, everyone who likes the videos and, you know, comments and follows me on other social medias. We have a good time around here. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, as always, please make sure to drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And peace.
And explain all the pain that it cost him. My 16 should have came with a coffin. For the fame and the fortune. Well, maybe not the fortune, but one thing is for sure, that the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy, surrounded by the trees in Ivy League. Students that's recruited higher league, thinking you do you and I do me. Crib has got a big old backyard. My niggas stand outside.